And this one is not sexual. So I don't know if it's going to be funny or not.
Probably not.
This podcast is for mature audiences only. So if you're scared to buy green bananas, you can't listen to this.
In a world full of podcasts, one podcast to rule them all. The Predictably Unpredictable Podcast. Join us if you dare, or if you have nothing else better to do.
Welcome to another episode of Predictably Unpredictable Podcast. This is episode 8. This is Jeff, the Brains Carroll, coming at you, and my buddy
Frankie Foulmouth Falwell.
And today we have a special guest. Special, I mean, because he's special ed.
Yep.
No, our special guest is Trent. This is Frankie's son. He's going to be joining us today.
I sound like a redneck on this thing.
Don't tell, sir. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with rednecks.
There's nothing wrong with rednecks. Okay, on this episode, we're going to talk about a little bit of, we're going to do a sports rant again. We're going to do our chipmunk sports rant. That's Frankie likes doing that shit. We're going to do a Mount Rushmore about top 4 cereals, like breakfast cereal. We're going to do another beer taste. I have another beer we're going to try out. We'll get to that. And then Trent wants to talk about the college stuff that's going on with the Lori Loughlin Fuller House thing going on with the paying for, getting their kids into college. We're going to talk about that right now. So a little bit about that. If anybody is not, listening to the news right now, but what's going on is it says the world of entertainment, business, sports, and academia were rocked by the recent revelation of wealthy parents such as Felicity Hussman and Lori Loughlin allegedly paid college admission consultant Rick Singer large sums of money to get their children into elite colleges. So we're going to talk about that and why that's a good idea. I mean, a bad idea to do. Because we were talking about earlier, what's the difference between that and, say, a big, rich person like, I don't know, I'm not going to throw out any names like Boone Pickens or anything, but, let's say somebody like that had some kids in his family that they wanted into the college. They just make a donation and build a new business school or a new, add on to the stadium or whatever. I guarantee you, people will look away from that because you're adding to the school itself.
Right.
So it's benefiting other kids also, not just their one kid. So if like this situation, they gave $500,000 to this guy to help them get their kid into school. If you gave that $500,000 to the school directly, where could it have gone? It could have gone into scholarships. It could have gone into building other things or whatever, and helped other students too.
Right.
And I guarantee you, the school probably would have been like, yeah, that's good. You can have your kids come here too. You know what I mean? So, well, yeah, I mean, to me, it's no different than a booster,
So the reason why this Massimo guy, why he went down since the 80s is because he didn't have any business acumen, apparently, because what these other donors can do once they donate that $500,000, not only is their kid getting to school, they can use that as tax write-offs and a lot of other things for business. So that's just unintelligent to do it the direct way, especially since it's criminal, and they're now getting charges from the public Department of Education. Mm-hmm. Like Washington's investigating them.
Oh yeah.
Federal charges. The schools are opening up investigations. I mean, it's a bad deal. Now, what would you do if you're in that position though, and someone offered you $500,000 cash to get?
I'd take it.
Yeah,
I'd take it. Well, but they were putting like their kids' heads on kayak. I guess right. They were trying to get them admitted as sports. On sports scholarships.
Rowers, I think,
yeah, rowers. What the hell do we know?
Yeah,
we don't have rowing. We don't have, we've got like canoes in the Illinois River around here. We don't have rowers or kayakers or whatever. But anyway, they were trying, and the girl, the daughter said her dad faked his way through college anyway. So in their family, that's probably just a given.
Right. It was it Harvard? What was the school? I forget what the school was. I didn't read the whole thing.
From where? Which one?
The girl from the
Stanford.
USC. That's right.
There was one at Stanford too. So Stanford's doing a investigation as well.
Right. I'm just curious why they can't get their kid in the school, just on their grades alone. I mean,
Their kids didn't want to go to school.
Are their kids that stupid?
I mean, you have to be pretty damn incompetent to have to.
They didn't want to go. The young girl, the one that has the YouTube channel, she didn't want to go to college anyway.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
So that's why her mom had to try to fake her ass in there because she didn't want to go anyway.
Oh, I got you.
Because her dad was a multi-millionaire and he faked his way through college. She's like, college? College? I mean, I got two rich parents. Why do I need to go to college?
Right.
That's probably what she was thinking.
Probably. Well, that would be why. I mean, look at Paris Hilton. She didn't go to college and she's doing just fine.
Yeah. All you gotta do in Hollywood is just blow rappers and you're popular anyway. It doesn't matter. Just do that.
That's pretty much.
Seriously. I mean, that's all you gotta do to be famous anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I think just at that level of society, it becomes just a status thing, even though it shouldn't be that way. It is.
What?
Just the college thing, even though, in our education system, we pump up college and don't support those other means of development, and then it turns into this issue.
Well, but that, again, it was something the parents wanted. That's what it's all about.
Right.
It's not about the kids. It's about what the parents want. They want to say, my daughter's here, or my son's here, or whatever, so it's about what they want. And they're willing to pay for the prestige of their daughter going to USC instead of just letting her do her own thing. So,
but is there really prestige? I mean, it's USC.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Don't you remember that 55-10 ass whooping the Sooners took from USC? I mean, come on.
Hey.
It's USC, man.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go there. I apologize. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings right there.
Well, isn't the S in USC state? In the state college, right?
Yeah, it's a state college.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you?
Well, the acceptance rate.
It's a state. If it was Stanford or Harvard or one of these kind of places, it's a little different.
Yeah, the acceptance rate isn't that high in USC and stuff like that. It's not as high as what you think it is.
Right, so it's the same thing. I mean, when you go down to Texas and stuff, we have so many Texas kids at OSU because they can't get into the Texas schools.
Well, Texas is hard to get
Their
into.
acceptance rate is so slim
right.
that it just – and then they're charging more for in-state for these Texas kids. It's crazy.
I would just think that if you're going to pay that much money for your kid, I would think more of a private school, someplace that was more – I don't know. You would think that USC you could get in there with – I mean, look at some of the people that were in there.
Okay, let's say you don't want to go to college, Jeff.
Well, that's true.
No. Hear me out. You don't want to go to college. You're some, rich couple's daughter.
Right.
So you're doing all kinds of shit. You're running around doing whatever the hell you want to do in Southern California. They pay for you to get into Harvard. How long you fucking think that's going to last?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's true. That would last about an hour in your first class, and people look at you like, who the hell is this bitch in our class?
Well, I'm thinking about they're right there, too. So if they start to slip on their grades or something, they can put another check in the mail and then fix that problem real quickly.
I mean, she probably wouldn't fit in very well at Yale or Harvard.
And
you know what I'm saying?
We're highlighting USC, but there's actually a bunch of Ivy League schools that are actually being investigated as well. So they were trying to get them up into theirs.
Well, if it's going to cost you $500,000 to get in, what's it going to cost for a dumbass to graduate?
Yeah.
It's way more than $500,000. You better... I mean, she's not going to go to class, so you got to do a lot of sucking off and paying, baby, because it ain't going to make it. So, sorry, did I say that? Sucking? But that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
But Harvard, Yale, she wouldn't have made it anyway.
No.
Probably should have sent her to OU, and she'd have been fine.
Yeah.
That's two OU dudes.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Sorry, I was quick on the trigger tonight, man.
That's rough. Hey, you should be harping on the Thunder, not the OU Sooners. Thunder looked like crap tonight.
No, I don't even want to talk
Speaking
about
of that, we'll roll into our sports rant. We're doing another Chipmunk sports rant for all you Chipmunk fans out there.
I don't think there's any.
Or Little People fans.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any fan mail yet, so I'm still...
Or hate mail.
Or hate mail, so that's maybe... Well, I want some hate mail just to show that people's listening.
But the problem is I don't think they have your address.
That could be it. That could be it, too.
I'll put your address out there and then you'll see how much mail you get.
Probably still not. I don't think so.
But no, Thunder's struggling right now. So Westbrook had another bad game. He had a really bad game tonight. So the worst of his career. Oh yeah. Yeah. The Thunder, they're struggling going into the playoffs. They're going to not have they're not going to have home field. Or I guess home court. Oh, I don't know if basketball play on fields now, but home court. They're not going to have home court in the first round, so they kind of suck. So. But there's a lot of NFL news going on. Odell Beckham Jr. got traded too. Yeah. Your boy, speaking of OU, your boy Baker, he's going to get Odell. There's not going to be any drama on that team. No. Right, sure. Odell and Baker there, that's going to be okay.
You're forgetting about Landry.
Kareem Hunt. Yeah,
Kareem
Hunt. Kareem Hunt.
Tyreek Hill when he inevitably goes there.
Who? Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill when he inevitably goes.
I saw the video of Odell in his Cleveland. It just looks weird seeing him in a Cleveland jersey. So it doesn't look right.
He is so excited to get out of New York.
I bet he is.
It's unbelievable.
I bet speaking of New York, they need to get rid of Eli. When's he going to go? He's got 2 Super Bowls.
Oh my God.
How many you got? Hey, when were the Super Bowls? When were they? Doesn't matter. Okay.
Are you getting pissed off because Bart Starr won the first Super Bowl now? He's no good? No, what I'm saying is what's weird is not Odell Beckham in a Cleveland Brown uniform. It's anybody who can actually play in a Cleveland Brown uniform. All of a sudden, they're going to be decent.
Yeah.
And we're going to hear, the only thing, if you're listening to this in Ireland, I apologize because we're talking about NFL, but in Oklahoma,
it's not even football.
Yeah, it's football. In Oklahoma, it really sucks now because all we're going to hear about is how Baker Mayfield turned the Cleveland Browns around, and he's going to have all these players around him. Everybody in Oklahoma. No offense to OU fans, I'm just saying. All we're going to hear about is how good Baker is, and how Baker was the savior. And he's good. Don't get me wrong. He's fucking
until the Cowboys are good.
He's solid.
You know what's funny? And then they're going to switch back to the Cowboys. You know what's funny is, okay, so when you watch local sports here, primetime stuff, you always get this area, right? This region. We didn't really get a whole lot of Cleveland games because it's in Ohio.
Yeah, because we didn't want to commit suicide.
No, I know. Well, I know, but ever since Baker went there, now you're seeing. I know. They're playing them so people can see Baker. It's like now you see a lot of people wearing their Cleveland in Oklahoma, wearing their Cleveland Browns shirt. You know, supporting a team that's not even anywhere close to Oklahoma.
Oh yeah,
because of one person.
How many? What's our total population of Oklahoma? A little over 2 million.
Yeah.
Every time Browns game comes on, there's about 1 million hard-ons in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it. They're sitting by watching Baker,
Right.
but he can't play. I mean, what I did like about him and what I told my wife all the time was, you know, he apologized for the shit he did, the planting of the flag and the grabbing and stuff. Dude, just be that guy. If you're that guy, just be that guy.
I like it.
I do too.
I'm not even. If you had played for OSU, I'd have loved every second of it. I think.
What I don't want him to do is apologize for it. You did it for a reason. Don't apologize. Bullshit.
Right.
You did it they're making you apologize. Fuck
Well,
that.
the funny thing about that whole planting the flag was it was at Ohio, and now he plays in Ohio.
Yeah.
That is.
He's planting his flag all over
And he literally
Ohio.
does own that city.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I'm sure he's planting his flag a few times around there.
And also, before we get off of this, when we inevitably, I don't know if you guys know this, me and Dad here, we're Raiders fans. When we inevitably trade all of our picks to draft Kyler Murray or something stupid like Green's going to do, every Oklahoma's going to be a Raiders fan.
Oh yeah.
And we have been through the grinder with being a Raiders fan. We are the worst team. Like, it's this close to being a Browns fan. It really is.
Easy.
It's pretty close. It's bad.
Back up now. Come on. At least the Raiders.
Okay,
I mean, the Browns haven't ever won a Super Bowl ever. At least the Raiders haven't.
Have they really never won
They've
one?
never won a Super Bowl.
Wow,
Really?
okay. The Raiders? I did not know
Raiders.
that.
Oh, the Browns.
I thought they were really good like back in the 80s and stuff.
They were, but they didn't win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, mid-80s they were pretty good. But anyway, but you're right. And you know, you can kind of see that because I'm a little bit of a Steelers fan just because of James Washington and Rudolph. I want to see them do good. But you're right. All of a sudden, you know, but no one likes the Browns. No one. There's no reason to like the Browns except for if you have a guy that's really for in college.
There's no logical reason to like that franchise.
Their uniforms are ugly as shit. The city's a shithole. Why is there a reason?
Well, that's we lost those fans. Bye-bye, Cleveland. Bye-bye, Cleveland. We're just bunch of fans and listeners from all over the place. Whatever state can we offend?
I'm saying anybody who's ever been to Cleveland, we're shaking their head yes right now.
Have we offended the people of Tennessee yet? Let's do that.
We want to?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I want to start.
Rocky top on this dick. No, I'm just kidding. I like Nashville. Nashville's cool city. Yeah, it's better than fucking Cleveland.
Well, if they win a football game, they get a little better down there, I'd say.
Yeah, the land, Cleveland.
And the only place worse than Cleveland is Dover, Delaware.
Oh yeah, Dover sucks.
So when are we gonna?
Hey, Cleveland's a good place to be from.
Yeah. It's an average place. It's an average place.
Nothing like Oklahoma.
We love you, Cleveland.
That's right. Cleveland rocks. So what else you got to talk about there, buddy?
Was that our end of our sports rant?
I guess, yeah. Anything else sports?
Well, you
March Madness.
got a Rangers jersey on there, Trent. Anything you know,
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
we're
that?
playing.
Huh?
I don't want to talk.
He's ready to goon. He's
I
ready.
don't want to talk about Rangers hockey right now.
He's ready to
All
goon
right,
it.
so
Goon
no
it. Goon
Ranger
it up.
hockey, nothing. Okay.
Our goalie's 50 years old.
Nothing. We don't want to talk about football for our Dublin people.
No,
We don't know. See, here in the States, we don't really do that. We call it soccer, and it's really just not even really like the rest of the world. And so we can't really talk about football.
Well, we don't have a lot of soccer knowledge around here.
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No soccer knowledge.
Sorry, Dublin. All right, so that wraps that up. All right, so what about we roll into our Mount Rushmore talk? Mount
Sure,
Rushmore.
we can do that real quick. That won't take
The
long.
Mount Rushmore this time is going to be top 4 again. We picked cereals, like not serial killers, but cereal.
Ooh,
like
that'd be a good one.
Yeah, that would be a good one too. Cereal, like no, it's
your favorite serial killer.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's funny. They have a lot of podcasts about serial killers and all that kind of stuff. I don't know.
It's just called Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They need
do
to
talk-
chill.
Yeah,
they need
I
to chill
get
with
that.
all these documentaries
So-
all the time.
So these top 4
People watch
cereals.
that shit though.
I know. Eat it up.
So the
Like
top,
cereal.
Yeah, right. So the top 4 cereals this is going to be our top 4. It doesn't really make a difference if it's the top 4 like of overall. We'll give you what people think of the overall, and then we'll tell you about what we like. And it's basically just like the cereals that we like. I don't know. You know,
Jeff's getting a little older, so all his going to be brand based. I'm sure.
hey, man,
You got to keep that fiber going.
Mhm.
hey,
keep
I
that stool working.
I got a lot of them. I love cereal. I like cereal. I don't like Captain Crunch because Captain Crunch is like eating little pieces of gravel that just carves the roof of your mouth all up. That's terrible stuff right there.
Wow, you got a strong feeling about
Yeah,
Captain
dude.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what we'll do is
I know he liked it or hated it that
what
much.
we'll do is I'll give you one of them. I'll give you mine. We'll start at number 4 like we did before. I'll
All
give you my 4th. You give me your 4th, and Trent, you can jump in here too and give me yours. If you eat cereal,
A little bit.
a little bit. Okay, so my number 4 cereal, and the only reason so
Don't
really,
turn us off. This will be quick. Go ahead.
so really my number 4 is really my number 1 because I like it the best. But
The fuck does that
wait,
make?
wait a
well,
second.
hear me out. I'll explain it. I'm not making it number 1 because I don't think it's number 1 overall. But to me, I like it. And I'm going to say number 4 is grape nuts. Grape nuts, I like grape nuts. But in the real world of grape nuts, they're terrible. They're hard. They're crunchy. They break your teeth. But I like them. I love them.
rewind.
So I would put them at number 1, but really the rest of the world wouldn't. You know what I mean? So they're my number 4.
That's your opinion, though.
That's my opinion, but
Right. So it's your number 1.
This is how this show fucking works, Jeff.
Okay.
This is how
This is how
top shit.
This is how top 4
But
works.
I have